So if you watch only one video from this entire series, it's this one, because this is the framework that turns chaos into control. It's the difference between a temporary crisis and a permanent retirement delay. Here's the challenge or truth of this channel. Most retirement plans fail because they assume life will cooperate. They're built for averages. Life hits you with timing, and timing creates forced decisions. So the playbook is very simple, repeatable, and built for reality. Stabilize, protect, and rebuild. This is not a nice framework. This is an emergency response system for your financial life. I want you to screenshot the next screen. This is the entire series on one card. Now let's stitch together what you've learned this week. Divorce creates forced splitting, tax surprises, lifestyle duplication, layoffs create cash flow shocks and timing mistakes, health event creates ongoing costs, income risk, and confusion. Caregiving creates a slow drain, guilt spending, and boundary failure. And market downturns don't kill plans, forced selling does. Different events, same mechanisms. Life breaks cash flow. Cash flow pressure creates panic. Panic creates irreversible decisions. So we replace panic with a system. Phase 1, stabilize. This is done during the first 30 days. Stop the bleeding, not to fix your life, not to make up lost time. Stop the bleed. Stabilize means you do 5 things. 1, name the shock. Is it income shock, expense shock, timeline shock, or all 3? If you can't name it, you can't manage it. Number 2, build a minimum viable budget for 90 days. Bare bones, not lifestyle. 3, decision freeze. No irreversible money moves for 30 days unless it prevents disaster. Stress is not a financial advisor. Number 4, separate operating cash from long-term assets, because long-term assets are not your first tool in a short-term crisis. Number 5, write your runway number. So cash divided by monthly burn minus any guaranteed inflows. If you don't have a runway number, you don't have clarity. And without clarity, you buy relief with permanent damage. Phase 2, protect. This is done typically from day 30 to day 90. Prevent the second punch. The first punch is the actual event. The second punch is what happens because you weren't protected. Second punch is usually debt spiral, credit damage, legal beneficiary mess up, forced selling. Protect means you build structure before you need it. And there are 3 protective structures that matters most. 1, liquidity ladder, layers of reserve so life can't force a sale. 2, liquidation order, decides on what gets sold first before panic picks for you. 3, coverage reality check, plus documentation. What's actually covered? Who has access? What's written down? Because we'll figure it out later becomes we sold the plan. Phase 3, rebuild. So this typically happens after day 90. Rewrite the plan with new assumptions. This is where people either recover or stay broken for years, because rebuild requires humility. You must update assumptions. So to rebuild means restart contributions quickly, even if it's reduced. Because if you wait for perfect, you start to drift. Reprice your life, housing, cars, obligations, insurance. Your old burn rate may not fit your new reality. Build buffers into the plan. Health volatility, caregiving volatility, job volatility, not fear, reality. And here's the biggest shift. Move from goals to rules. Goals collapse under stress. Rules survive stress. The retirement stress test. I'm going to introduce you to the retirement stress test. Do this once, then yearly. Now I'm going to give you the tool that makes this real. Screenshot the next screen. And here's how you use it in 30 seconds. If income drops 30%, that's stabilize. So minimum budget, runway, freeze irreversible moves. If expenses jump, that's protect. Liquidity ladder, so you don't have to liquidate long-term assets. If the market drops while both are happening, that's protect again. So a liquidation order plus shock absorber behavior, so you don't lock in the damage. That's when the storm passes, you rebuild, new assumptions, new rules, new buffers. If your plan can't answer those questions, your plan is not done. It's a spreadsheet pretending life won't happen. And we all know it does. If your plan only works when nothing goes wrong. You don't have a plan. You have a story you tell yourself to feel safe. This channel replaces stories with systems because systems survive life. If you liked this season and you like further series, subscribe. We're going to go deeper on rebuilding, not just surviving. Quick note, I am not your financial advisor. This is education to help you think clearer. Thanks for joining me on this journey. I'll see you in the next one.